Hi folks, Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell trucks, sell lots of them folks, sell them only on the internet, not open to the public. That's why we have the prices that we do. That doesn't mean, however, that if you see a truck we're selling or we've got listed, you're certainly not welcome to come and look at it or have it checked out. But you're going to have a video and about 40 or 50 pictures. We have sold every sort of truck, folks, that they make, every kind of diesel that they make. And I can promise you the hardest one to find is a nice Chevrolet Duramax. They just don't come on the secondary market unless they're just ragged out. Well, we're going to sell one today that's not, that is a super nice truck. It's a 2006 Chevrolet LT four-wheel drive with every option. It has the Duramax engine, the 6-speed Allison transmission. I mean, just a beautiful truck. It's an LT, it says on the side, but it's got all the LTZ equipment. Dan and I just rode in it. Beautiful ride and drive. Everything works smooth as it can be. This is a really nice truck. A 3500 HD dually, four-wheel drive, and it's nice. Come on and look at it here. No paint work, not dinged up, beat up. Windshield is fine. You can see the paint work, how nice it is. Allison transmission, Duramax 3500 four-wheel drive. Look at the interior, how immaculate it is. Let me pull the key out of here. Power everywhere. This headliner, they show up looking rough in pictures. We can't figure out what to do about it, but the headliner is perfect. It's a non-smoking vehicle, and it's got every piece of equipment on it. CD changer.
The paint's not peeling on the dash. Door jambs are perfect. Hadn't been off-road in the mud. Got the Bose system.
It's only got 240,000 miles on it, which is just getting started for this truck, but we're showing you all this, so obviously it's road miles that are on it.
This Southern truck, no rust.
Yeah, no kid has been out trying to mud ride and tear up his daddy's truck. Look at how beautiful the rear seat is.
It's got the flip down armrest. Got the rear controls and headphone jacks for the stereo. When you flip this up, you can see there's all the jack equipment, how clean it is underneath. They didn't make an LTZ in 06. If they did, this would be an LTZ. I think it's called a 3LT. But you can see under the mats, carpet's perfect. Cab corners are perfect.
I've got the gas cap open, show you no paint work. Chevrolet did that. The fender flares are all perfect. Lights, everything, nothing's beat up. Four-wheel drive. It has got a spray-in bed liner and a turnover ball. You may not need that turnover ball, in which case you just flip it over and it's out of your way. On the other hand,
got spare.
If you do ever need it, trust me, it'll save you about $1,500.
And it adds value.
Spares underneath it here. Look down the side, you can see it's not chipped up, not pecked up. This truck has had beautiful care taken of it. Look under here, you can get a better view, son.
I've got pictures.
Truck, no rust of any kind. We'll open this door and show you this. Look at the kick panels here. No one's been in the back seat of this truck. Carpet is like new. No mud, dust, everything. Power on both sides. You can see it all works here. Here's your Bose speakers. I'll open this up. All of your manuals are in it.
Got the manuals. It's got the 373 limited slip differentials like you want it to have.
In here, it's just as clean as it can be. It's never been a farm truck.
It even has all these little door markers, which are always falling off or getting broke.
It has never been on a job site, folks, that I can tell, and it's certainly never been a farm truck, and it's certainly never been in the mud. So I assume someone rode up down the road. But if you want talking about a Duramax truck, a 1-ton dually four-wheel drive, if you have any use for one, I promise you, you won't find anyone nicer than this. and you certainly won't find one any cheaper. It's a 2006 Chevrolet 3500HD four-wheel drive, a diesel Duramax, 6-speed Allison transmission, got every piece of equipment you could put in it, including a CD changer and all that. It runs and drives the very best. Everything on it works. Sitting on a matching set of Firestones, even got the spare under it, turnover ball. This truck is just exactly like you would order one from the factory if you needed one, but then you'd be paying about $65,000–$70,000 for it. This one, of course, is going to be considerably cheaper, but it's a great Duramax truck. They are hard to find, and they are really hard to find in this condition. We appreciate you watching our video, folks. Thank you so much for doing that. I say, if you've been needing a 1-ton four-wheel drive Duramax, you can't beat this one right here. Thanks for watching the video again. Look forward to visiting with you, seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. I'm about to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you under the hood. First of all, you can see we really don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. It's dusty, but it's not covered in mud, and all these bare aluminum parts don't have that brown stain that they get when somebody's been off in the mud and splashed hot muddy water on a hot engine. So you can see, not been mud riding in it. Main thing I want to show you though is absolutely no blow-by. Zero smoke, although people confuse smoke with blow-by, but it's not. But the main thing is, you can see, set the oil fill cap down on the filler pipe, doesn't blow off. And so that means there's no blow-by. Blow-by is just engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad motor, but it's a sign of engine wear, and this truck doesn't have any of that. So now we're going to hop in and take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck. Going to show you a couple things before we head out. First of all, you can see here's a cigarette lighter, non-smoker, dual zone auto climate, 6 CD changer, got the Bose stereo system. All the gauges work like they should. It's got the dash controls. You can see all the range, distance to empty. It'll show you your odometer, your trips, all that good stuff. Vehicle settings, you can control the stereo, all that from the steering wheel, which is handy. Of course, it's got 4-wheel drive. You can see it goes right in 4-wheel drive. Or you can put it neutral, you know, if you need to pull something behind you. It's got OnStar, got the automatic dimming rearview mirror with the compass and thermometer built into it, and they do work. Fog lights, of course. Heated seats, heated front seats on both sides. The dash is not discolored. The color's not peeling off or doing anything weird like that. Got the overhead console. I'm gonna try not to run into anybody's truck here. It's got the turn signals built into the mirrors. I don't know if you can see them, but they light up. It does have the tow mirrors. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the very, very worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out looking a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has an excellent ride and drive, and plus with all these bumps and thunks we're hitting, you know that the truck's tight. There's no rattles, no bangs or any of that. This Duramax diesel, I mean, yeah, it's got 250 something thousand miles, but it fires right up. It runs perfect. You saw it had no blow by. I mean, there's no exhaust leaks. It fires right up, hot or cold. And whether you buy from us or whomever, a Ford truck you want to hear run cold, but a Duramax, you want to make sure you get it fully hot, kill it, and make sure it'll crank back up. And that way you know the injectors are good. Although these later model engines don't have the injector problems that the earlier ones did. It's not, you hardly ever have to put injectors in these motors. The The older ones, like the 01 to 04.5 or so, I think it was, those things ate injectors about every 150,000 miles. But these newer ones, not a big deal, don't have to worry about it. But regardless, this one runs perfect, doesn't miss, doesn't do anything weird, does just like it should, so there's no problems there. And it doesn't pull to the left or right. I just let go of the wheel. You can see, doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes. I don't know of anything on it doesn't work like it should. I guess he's just doing random 360s walking down the road. Yeah, there he did another one. Weird. We are not in the best part of Jackson. But anyway, even the steering wheel is nice. Just no rips or tears. Tiny bit of just not quite as glossy as the rest of the wheel, but overall, I mean, it just, the wheel looks great. It's not ate up, not chewed up, any of that. Trying to think if there's anything to point out on the interior, but I don't know of anything on this one that doesn't work like it should, doesn't do right, doesn't act right. Everything's good on it. It does have, one thing I like, it's got the 6-speed Allison, it's got the tow haul mode. You can pull it down in manual and see it's in 6. You can manually shift it through the gears yourself, or you can just leave it in automatic. Okay, hit the wrong button. Anyway, hopefully I'm not about to run into this traffic, but like I said, truck runs good, it drives good. The only thing I would suggest it's going to need sooner than later is some tires. Although these are heavy duty extra ply tires, so they're extra thick. They're real. You'd have to run over something pretty serious to cut one down. But I didn't put tires on it because, you know, some people may want some mud grips, they may want some all-terrains, or they may just want some straight up highway tires. So I'd rather just sell the truck without tires, and that way you can pick whatever tires you want, versus me putting a set of tires on it that I think are good and having to charge more money, and then you end up wanting to change them, or whoever buys it, I should say. So that being said, though, I wouldn't hesitate to hop in this truck and drive it anywhere with the tires that are on it. So, you know, you're welcome to do that. If you want to fly in and drive home, you can. I'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge, bring you back to our place, and we'll do all the paperwork and feedback and everything, let you get on the road and do it like that. We do it all the time. Or if you're like most of our customers from the Northeast or the Midwest, and you're buying from us because we have rust-free trucks that are at great prices, don't let the idea of shipping dissuade you from buying the truck. If you look online at these various sites that'll give you shipping estimates, don't let those prices scare you off either. Depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off of shipping. The reason for that is most of these guys you see that on these sites, they're not really shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers. And they'll charge you hundreds of dollars, and they'll call it a deposit, but all it really is their fee, because they all use this one website that's not open to the public to do to find somebody to haul your vehicle. Well, we paid all the membership fees, jumped through all the hoops, the joining fees, the non-going fees to be on that website, so we can offer our customers basically wholesale price on shipping. We don't charge a markup or deposit or anything. We just find somebody to haul it for you, and when they drop the truck off, you pay them for the shipping. So it's real simple, easy deal. If you're interested, shoot me a text or an email, 601-376-9869. I'll get back with you with the good ballpark figure on shipping. The less of a hurry you're in, the better deal I can usually find. Or the more hurry you're in, if you want to pay a little extra to speed up the process, that works too. But all you do is pay the driver when he drops it off. I don't get anything out of it. Although we do it for non-customers too for $50, but our customers, we do it at no charge. So it's up to you. And if you're anywhere near Houston or Dallas or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, we can get you a real good deal on shipping. So, you know, just let me know where you're at, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on the shipping cost, and we can go from there. But like I said, this truck, there's not really anything to nitpick on. It's just that nice of a truck. The windshield doesn't have any rock cracks, or I don't even see any pecks. I hate saying no pecks because sometimes I miss a peck, but I don't see any pecks. Even the compass is working when we change direction and all that. Everything seems to be working like it should. Can't find anything that doesn't work. The air is ice cold. And it's cold out of both sides. A lot of times these auto climate modules will go out and the driver's side will be cold and the passenger side will be hot, and that's kind of a hassle, but both sides are cold on this one. And you know, we've even got extra remotes and stuff, which usually we just have one key and no remotes, but we actually have an extra set to come with this one. 2 keys, 2 remotes. You know, it's just getting harder and harder to find one of these 06 or 07 Chevrolet diesels, because it's the ones everybody wants, and they're either ragged out and beat to death, or they're super clean, low mileage, and people want $30,000 for them. And believe me, these trucks hold their value. The depreciation is basically gone. If you keep this truck maintained and serviced and in the condition it is now, you're not going to have any trouble getting your money back when you sell it. I mean, of course, that's not a guarantee. I'm an attorney, so I don't want to make it sound like that's a promise, but I'm just telling you based on my experience. I don't think there will be little to no depreciation on this truck. I'll just put it that way. Especially being a 4-wheel drive dually, you don't hardly ever see them in these LT3 models, or whatever anyway, in these LTs with all the equipment. You don't see them. So, especially that aren't worked to death. You know, this truck's obviously spent its life out on the highway. It's been on the interstate. It hadn't been running short trips with full crews of construction guys in it, beating it up and tearing it up, working it hard or anything. It's just a super clean truck, no exhaust leaks. I mean, you can't even hardly tell it's a diesel until you put your foot in it, and you can feel it's a diesel because it's got a bunch of power. But if you have any questions about it, give me a call. You want to make an offer, give me a call. Any of that. My number is 601-376-9869, Dan Dale. Oh, and before I forget, let me show you. You can see on the dash all the gauges are working, and there's no warning lights, no service messages, or any of that. I like to show the dash after I've been driving a while, because you know, it's easy to kill an engine light and then take a picture and say, hey, look, no warning lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you start driving it, that light's going to come right back on. So we like to show the dash after we've been driving it, just so you can see there really are no lights lit. So anyway, that being said, if you have any questions, give me a call. Otherwise, we appreciate you watching the video and hearing everything we had to say. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.